All right, we're back. And this could be our top lists of 2013. I don't know what these guys did. I did top 10 games in order, and I have a few other things, so I'll get started with mine. The first thing is games that would have made my list if I had more time to play them, which, you know, you're busy. It happens. Number one is Pokemon X. I just get enough time to dig into it. I want to play more of it.
Everybody knows Pokemon Y is where it's at.
Well, it's just that's the one I bought because they had the cool fucking deer on the cover.
I got Y because I'm a dude. I don't
Yeah.
have two X's. I have an X and a
Dude,
Y.
Rainbow Deer is badass. Like, I want to catch that Pokemon. I don't even know
Rainbow
what his name
Deer?
is.
Deep dish
He looks
platypus.
like the
You can change their names anyway, so he's going to be Rainbow Deer anyways.
deep dish platypus. You said it won't fit.
I think it's really well made. It's the first one I've played since Silver, so I skipped all, like, the DS ones. I don't really know anything about them. But I like it a lot. I think it's really good. Next one is, oddly enough, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. I honestly believe if I kept playing it, it would probably be on my list, because it's quite good.
It's a good game.
Assassin's Creed 4. I really like 3. 4, I just didn't have enough time to keep playing it. I think I got, like...
Oh, that's right. You played the Wii U version.
Wii U version. I think I got, like, 5 or 6 hours into it. I will finish it eventually. You know, when it price
You're
drops
probably
on the
like
Wii U.
halfway through it.
Yeah, when it price drops on the Wii U, I'll get it again.
All he does is play the story.
Yeah, for the most part, I don't really get into. I never do like side missions.
You have
in
no
games.
clue what the hell's going on in that game, do you?
I know what's going on. I'm a pirate.
Perfect explanation,
Yeah.
Steven.
But here's my list. I kept it on my phone, so I can just reference it really quick. That's my comic book list. Here we go. Okay, honorable mentions.
Batman.
So I guess technically this would be number 12. Is Splinter Cell Blacklist.
You did like that.
I didn't really expect I was gonna like it as much as I did, but I
It's
thought it was
good.
really good. I really liked it. I played it on the Wii U. I thought it
We
looked
get to play
awesome
with the
on the
Snake
Wii U.
Light with the Wii U.
The Wii U version looks fucking next gen. Like, it looks great. Like, I was talking to somebody today, I was like, I guarantee you the Wii U Watch Dogs version looks way better than the PS4 and Xbox One version. Because they actually developed it for the Wii U.
Not with this extra time.
It's not that much extra time.
I think it's enough to make it look better.
Then they could also be using that time to make the Wii U version look even better.
I doubt it's gonna. Come
It's
out
gonna
on
look
the
like
Wii U.
fucking glitter shooting in your eye with a laser when you turn it on.
glitter shoots
awesome.
out.
Yeah.
I don't know if
In
that...
the year 2000 snacks.
It blinds you with happiness.
Number 11, Payday 2. I normally don't go for multiplayer games, but this game was fucking awesome.
Yeah, we love
Like
that.
it was like I wouldn't have liked it if I didn't play with other people.
We're going in
like,
stealthy.
I really,
I'm going around the back. I've already broken all the windows out.
Everybody's dead. I got the jewels. Let's go. I'm in the car already. Where the fuck are you?
Bullshit, Steve.
It's shit like that. Like that's why I like the game so much
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's shit
it was
like
a lot
that.
of
Like
fun.
I honestly wouldn't have liked the game if I played it by myself.
It's on my
number
list.
one, it's fucking impossible to
Fucking
play
a
by
lot higher
yourself.
than that.
It's so hard.
But let's get into the top 10. I took this very seriously. As goofy as this podcast is, I did take this very seriously. I changed my list a lot over the past 2 weeks. I didn't add anything new to it. It was just shuffling order
Supposed to do this seriously?
of game. Well, you don't have to, but I like
My
to
number
take
one
things
game
slow.
is Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures or whatever the fuck.
Ghastly Adventures.
It's Ghostly.
Oh, it is Ghostly?
Because he lives in Ghost Town.
Why does Pac-Man live in Ghost Town? They killed Pac-Man!
Alright. Number 10, Injustice Gods Among Us.
That's on my list.
I fucking loved it. I thought the story was awesome. If you're a
I
comic-
love it. I only played Aquaman, but I loved it.
I beat the
I know,
story.
I know.
I'm
Well,
just
you
talking about-
played multiplayer. The only one you
Yeah,
played.
I played multiplayer, and I'm talking about the story mostly. This is just like story. I don't give a shit about multiplayer. That's why Battlefield's not on the list. I thought Injustice was really well made. I think that's kind of setting the standard for fighting games. I think every fighting game now needs to have kind of like a story like that. I think it's be really disappointing if like the next Street Fighter doesn't have one. You know, I think they need to have
The next
one.
what?
The next Street Fighter. Like if it doesn't have.
Well,
something
I just don't understand
There's a
why
story in
Superman will
Street
go
Fighter?
rogue in
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Yeah, I mean, like there's stories.
Please don't try to explain
Street Fighter. Well, Street Fighter 4 had stories. Like if you beat like the arcade mode,
Oh,
Street
yeah,
Fighter
yeah,
4,
yeah.
like you got like an ending, like a character ending and shit like that. But I think they need to have
A more fleshed
like
out
well, the way
story.
Injustice works is it's like, okay, you're playing as Batman, blah 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 blah, 5 matches, and then some shit happens, and like now you're playing as Green Lantern because he's dealing with the shit in the background. And you come around, and the thing that's interesting about Injustice is you don't play as every character in the story. You play as some characters like 3 times. Like you play as Batman like 3 different times throughout the story.
You play the main characters probably.
Yeah,
more.
well, no, because you play like Cyborg. Who the fuck gives a shit about Cyborg?
I was surprised he was in the game.
Yeah, I read DC Comics. Who the fuck is Cyborg?
He was a
He looks
big
like
part-
a bootleg Jax from Mortal Kombat.
He was
Teen
a big
Titans.
part in DC Universe Online.
He was Teen Titans.
Yeah, like, it's like over the past 5 years,
And
he's
he's
gotten,
been-
like, really big. Like, who the fuck? I've never heard of this guy before, like, the last 5 years. And he's not new. He's been around since, like, the 70s.
He's been around, yeah.
Like, I have no idea who the fuck he is. I guess maybe just because I mostly read Batman. He doesn't has anything to do with Batman.
He's a Superman guy, isn't he? Or no?
I think he's in his own world.
Oh,
I
really?
think,
No,
Yeah.
because he was with Robin.
Really?
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
Oh, yeah, I'll read that
that's
shit.
what he's talking
I'm not a
about.
12-year-old girl. Number 9 is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
I guess.
Revengeance isn't even a word.
It actually is a real word. This game took me 3 hours and 46 seconds to beat. But every single second of this game was pure fucking awesome.
That's why he listed the
Like,
seconds.
that's why it's on the list. I don't care if it's the shortest game I played, not how long. Every second of it was good. Most game, I don't give a shit if your game's 10 hours long. If 6 hours sucked. This game was almost 4 hours long. It was awesome from start to finish. I fucking loved it. I think everybody should play it. It's great. It's a Platinum Games game, which means it's good because they haven't made a bad game ever. It's good. And it made me care about Metal Gear Solid because I don't give a shit about Metal Gear Solid.
Well, it's not a Metal Gear game.
Yeah, it is. It's got Metal Gear in the title.
It's not a Metal Gear game.
Whatever. You slice up watermelons.
It's close.
You slice up
Number
watermelons.
So
8.
it's Fruit Ninja?
Yes. Extreme.
Or Gallagher the game?
Yes.
No,
Number
he
8.
doesn't slice, he smashes.
Yeah, watermelons.
Sludge-o-matic.
Number 8
Black
Sludge-o-matic.
is Beyond Two Souls.
Number 8?
Number 8 is
No
Beyond Two
fucking
Souls.
way.
Yeah, number 8 is Beyond Two
Wow.
Souls. I liked it, but thinking about it after the fact, it was disappointing. I really liked it, but the longer I had to sink it in, it was a complete and total disappointment, to be honest with you. It really, it really was. I love the game. Like, I love...
It's a really good game, but it was
Dude,
a total
it's
total
It's very
disappointment.
disjointed.
Navajo fucking ruined it for me.
I gotta get to that part.
That goddamn fucking chapter sucked, and it, like, screwed the game up. Like, if they'd taken that out of it, it would have been a 10 times better game. Because it served no purpose whatsoever. Nothing that comes out of that chapter affects anything else in the game.
It's changing.
Are you, like, panicking right now?
No way.
You got the fun on figure. You're, oh my god, my list is awful. I only got 2 games.
Number 7
There's 8.
is Papers, Please.
Papers, please.
Because the game's fucking great. It's inventive, it's creative. I loved it. I played the hell out of the beta for it, like, for months before the game even came out. And
But it's only the beta was the same thing like over and over, wasn't it?
you got, like, the first, month?
3 days.
3 days?
4, I mean,
Oh, they
the
were
first
different.
handful of days. maybe
Yeah, first
week.
handful of days, like 6 or 7 days into the game or something like that. But I think the game's great. It's well worth the money. Like, he could have charged double and it would have been worth the money. I think it's great. That guy, looking through, like, his resume, he makes really interesting games, and I want to play some of his earlier stuff. I don't think they're finished games, but I think you can download, like, just, like, the few, like,
What
demos
else
or
has he
whatever.
done?
He did this game where you're working for, like a propaganda newspaper. And it's kind of like Papers, Please, kind of like that same
Okay.
kind of thing. And I want to check that out. And I hope the money he made off Papers, Please, he can make something really interesting. Or I hope he doesn't... I hope he keeps the same mentality of forcing himself to make cheap games, because I think that forces him to be a little bit more creative. I think the more money you have, the less you have to rely on a good idea, because you can just make the game, like, flashy and shit. So I hope he keeps things small. Like Terry Kavanaugh from V, like, he makes... That's the kind of game he makes. Like... V.
No, I know.
Yeah, like he made Super Hexagon. He could have taken the money from V and made like a fucking platformer like Mario, but no, he made like a really simple, basic puzzle game.
Yeah.
And he keeps himself kind of humble like that, which I like because I think it, boosts creativity is better. Number 6 is BioShock Infinite. Great story, but gameplay was very
I
generic.
didn't know you played that.
Beat it. Bought it day one.
He told me he hated the gameplay, and I almost stabbed myself.
That's right, you played it on PC.
Yeah, I played it on PC. I bought it day one, $60 on Steam. Beat it.
Skyhook.
Yep, took me a couple weeks to beat
But you
it.
have
but I like
you
it.
got it. You have a Skyhook, don't you?
No.
You didn't get one? Oh, I thought you got one.
It's.
Okay.
I mean, it's a great game. It's a generic first-person shooter. Nobody can tell me otherwise. It's a fucking generic first-person shooter, but it's an amazing story, and that's what does it.
So, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, go on.
You guys have played? Did you play the first 2 BioShocks?
No,
You have.
Yeah.
Has the gameplay went downhill?
As the gameplay went downhill.
Yeah, like the first
Gone?
game was
Yeah, has
supposed
the
to
gameplay
be
gone downhill.
went downhill. Shut up. Whatever. Like the first game was touted for being a great shooter and a good story. The second game was crap because it wasn't made by Irrational. So
Yeah.
we're fine with that one.
When I played the second game, the only thing I used was the drill. I just
yeah.
beat the shit out of people.
But what
with
you
that.
know, was the shooting in the first game better than the shooting in the second one? Because the same thing that Steve says most people say about Infinite. The story's great, but the shooting is bullshit. You know, because like the first game, I
wanna say
couldn't
it
play
was
the first
more-
game because the shooting was really about movement around with the big daddies and stuff.
Yeah.
And this game is just straightforward shooter.
No,
more-
this game is stick and move. It really is.
Yeah.
So
you have
it's,
to, you have to
okay, so
constantly
it's still
keep
kind of
moving.
like with the big daddies.
Yeah, you have to
No,
constantly
the
keep
things
moving.
move faster than the big
Yeah,
daddies.
they do.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, they lunge at you wicked fast, and they use the sky
The
hooks and
Mr.
everything.
Handies.
Yeah.
It's a good. I mean, it's worth playing. It's not a great game. It's a great story.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Number 5 is Tearaway, because it's a fucking technical marvel. It really is. The only thing I want to see them do is they've got to make something different for their next game. They've done the
Not
custom,
a kiddie game.
No,
Well, not
this is not a kid game.
I know.
It's they need
It's
to
on-
get
it's
away
on my
from
list.
the cutesy arts and craft
Yes.
customization thing.
Yeah.
They need to make a different game. I don't mean like make an M-rated fucking game or anything.
Hardcore
Like
shooter.
don't be like United Front, which went from Mod Nation Racers to fucking Sleeping Dogs.
Did a good job on it though.
Which is amazing because it's one of the greatest games in the past 15 years. Fuck you if you disagree with that. You obviously haven't played the game. But I gotta see something different from them. They've got to get away from being pigeonholed into the same thing. People think that they can only make one kind of game, and right now they haven't showed me otherwise. But
they're
they
great
make
games.
great games. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
there's
Like,
nothing
make
they've done
really-
that is anywhere being below top notch.
I don't mean like you have to make like a different style of game. Like Naughty Dog makes third person games.
Yeah.
They're always gonna make third person games, but they're
Except for
very
the racers.
You know, they're what?
Except for the racers.
The racers.
The racers.
What racers?
CTR and Jack X.
Oh, whatever. Well, they made a fucking fighting game too.
Well, wasn't it you who goes, "Are you ready for the racing game?"
That's me.
No, yeah, he's like 1,
did a
2,
lot.
3 racing game, 1, 2, and I said, "Bring it on!" Fucking Drake will run you over. Give me my Jeep.
Number 4, The Last of Us. Another example of a game that's game-wise, but story-wise is fantastic, and it makes up for it. Better game than BioShock Infinite, though. It's a much better game to actually play than BioShock Infinite. I think the stealth stuff works better than most stealth games I've ever played in my life. I think sneaking around in that game isn't a chore. It's actually fun to do. It's well made. It doesn't ever feel like you're being forced to do this, and what you're being forced to do actually doesn't kind of work. Like in stealth games, like just because somebody sees you doesn't mean everything has to come to a fucking screeching halt.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of fight your way out of it. So I like that about it. It's a great game. It really is. I like it a lot. Number 3 is the one that's going to be on fucking left field for you guys. But this is the game I had the most fun with. The fun factor on this was unbelievable. Yeah, addicted to this game. I played 30 hours of it within 3 days of buying it. And you're going to probably never remember me even talking about it. This is before the podcast. Number 3 is Trials Evolution Gold.
Oh my god! You talked about it all the time.
Have you ever heard me talk about Trials?
Yes.
Probably with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably talked to him about it because, you know.
Because you told me about you played it before,
Oh,
and you
Trials
got the
is
Steam version,
Trials
and
is
it's
fun.
awesome. I've seen you
No,
play
I
it.
never played it before the Steam version.
No.
I didn't have a 360 at the time.
Regardless. Fuck it.
Anyways, game's fucking perfect. I love it. I think it's unbelievable. It's really good.
I just don't understand
You
why
played.
it's fun.
You played.
No, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. I just don't.
It's
I
It's
just
not for
don't
everybody.
care for it. I
You
just-
Yeah, it's not for
evolve.
everybody.
Look,
You
I
do
do
a
a
tricycle
wheelie and I
to
jump
the
up and I
next
do
wheel.
another wheelie and I jump up to the next thing and I.
You have to look at it like a puzzle game.
No, it's kind of cool. I just don't. I didn't. It just doesn't do it for me. That's okay. I get
number
why
2
people like it.
Number 2 is Gone Home.
Oh, it is number 2.
It is number 2.
Jesus Christ, what the hell did you put in
Worst
number
game
1?
ever.
I think Gone Home is phenomenal. I already talked about this last time, so I need to go over it. I think it's great. I think everybody should play it, whether you hate it or you like it. Doesn't matter. I think you should just play it.
And
I think
it's like last time, I went over why Steve was wrong. So just go
Yeah.
back to the other bit.
that's like I don't give a shit that he doesn't like it because it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But you should try it.
No, like everybody but me, like all the fucking major game sites, like, oh my god, Gone Home, like number 3, number 2, number 1. Like, I don't understand. I want to understand why everybody likes it. And
There's
I want
no
to know why
game.
I don't like it.
It's just not
I
for
mean-
you.
Everybody seems to have the opposite opinion.
Did you grow up playing adventure games?
I played adventure games.
Like a lot.
I played
That's
some.
probably why.
Play
like,
Broken Sword and Full Throttle and.
I played a little bit of Monkey Island, and I played Maniac Mansion.
Did you play like Myst?
Yeah.
See,
I love Myst.
Yeah, I mean that's why like if you like Myst, you should like Gone Home. Whatever. It's not for
Apparently, I
everybody.
relate better to a guy who falls into a book than a girl who goes home and finds nobody home.
Number 1
I fell into a book
It's-
once.
which
it's
is-
GTA 5.
is... Thanks for fucking...
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Number 1 is
List
Grand Theft
is
Auto
done.
5. That should have been fairly obvious to anybody that knows me.
I couldn't figure out what it was,
Yeah.
and I'm like, just like snaps it.
It would have been really weird if I didn't put it on the list. No, number 1 is GTA 5. It's the greatest game. It's the greatest game that's come out in a really long time.
It's the greatest game since sliced bread.
It's unbelievable. It's
I don't
way
know how
better
it's
than
good.
anybody thinks it is. I don't give a shit. There's people out there be like, oh, GTA 5 sucked. Fuck off. You're wrong. The game's amazing.
You can't play it. It only runs at 30 frames a second. I don't like the controller.
Yeah, fuck off. The game is great. I don't.
It's gotta be on PC to be good.
No, it doesn't.
No, I'm just that's the PC
Yeah,
angle.
but no, Grand Theft Auto 5 is unbelievably good. It really is. It's an amazing story.
Are you gonna buy it for the PS4?
No, I already played it.
Okay.
It's
I
gonna
don't
come out
need
for
to
the
play
PS4.
It's gonna come the PC version.
The problem is, though, is they're doing like a bunch of story DLC and shit, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
find a way to play it.
You're gonna buy
They
it.
said like a game. of the year.
He's gonna buy it.
Well,
again.
no, they're gonna start doing like $15 DLC,
Yeah.
like Battle of the Gay Tony and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get a PS3 and a copy of the game.
Just buy it for the PS4.
But my save won't fucking transfer over probably.
Just wait
It's not gonna have anything to do
Just
with
wait.
save. I don't think. probably.
6 or 9 months after all the DLC comes out and get the Game
Buy
of the Year
Game
edition.
edition.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty much the obvious choice once I finished playing the game. So, Russell, you can go next.
Ruffle.
He has a fucking paragraph.
No, these are the I should have played and
Shoulda, woulda,
overrated
coulda.
games.
All right. Number 10 for me was Pokemon Y.
Why is Pokemon your number 10?
Y?
I
It's the
was
first
just-
Pokemon game I've played since like Red.
How much did you play of it?
A lot.
Was that
Oh,
the
you did
Blue
play
Kid
it?
around?
Yeah. I played like 20 hours.
I played Red.
How about you,
20,
Steve?
25 hours.
I played Yellow.
You waited till it came out.
Oh,
I
my
didn't
parents
have
are
a Game Boy
rich.
as a kid. I had a Game Gear.
Yellow people are. My
When I
parents
got-
are rich.
when
I
I
was
got
in
my
college. Suck it.
When I got my Game Boy, it was because my parents bought me the Pikachu Game Boy, and it came with it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's what I had, and I had the matching case.
Nice. Like that gross one that we
It's
had.
purple and yellow.
Like, yeah,
that
the brown
fucking
one.
nasty- Yeah, it wasn't
was
yellow.
off
It was
color.
guys like, what do you do with the case? I'm buying it. I was like, you fucking take it.
Oh man. Number 9, just because I don't think anyone mentioned a PS4 game. Maybe.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Well, I
Doesn't
played it
count.
and beat it, Knack,
Yeah.
which I thought was actually a pretty good platformer.
We gotta play it eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're never gonna play it from Chris because he still hasn't beat my fucking Beyond. Let's see. After that, Monster Hunter.
Did that come out this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, the Wii U
Okay.
one.
Yeah, the Wii U Monster
Was
Hunter.
Hotline Miami on your list? No, because it came out in 2012.
Well, it came out this year on the Vita. So
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
it counts for me.
Yeah, you probably have Minecraft on there.
No, it's not on my
Me?
list.
Good.
No, I
Doesn't
don't.
belong there. Came
Number
out.
7 was Pikmin, and the only reason why that's so far up there was the fucking controls on that game. The controls were kind of crappy.
I want to
Um,
play it. I really need to get.
I really like it, but I hate how they don't use the right joystick at all.
You don't use the right joystick to aim
Yeah.
everything. Everything uses the fucking left joystick. The way you're facing is the way you throw stuff. So if you want to shoot stuff that way, and heaven forbid you're trying to run around
Use the
and throw
triggers.
stuff.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
No, it's got terrible controls.
Oh,
It's
I should probably
fucking
bring that up.
awful.
As we were talking about that Brothers real quick, is the way you move. Since you can't
Yeah,
use
you
the right
use the
thumbstick
triggers.
to move the camera, it's the bumpers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
spin it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You angle your camera with one of the bumpers, like wherever your
It's probably
guy's
not
facing,
too bad,
and
I
like
guess.
It's bad.
I'll try it
Yeah.
at least. You know.
it's easier with the Wiimote and nunchuck. You have more of like a precise.
Oh, okay. Did
aim.
you play 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I loved them for the
2 was great.
GameCube. I like the first one more.
First one's harder.
After Pikmin, I have A Realm Reborn. Not the first one, the second one.
Pikmin 2.
It's only $60
Where the
game.
fuck did you get
Actually,
that
that's probably a
From behind you.
I
Pulled
pulled
it
it
out
out
of
of your
my ass.
ass.
I know.
Atari 2600 Junior?
Rainbow Junior.
Why are we holding stuff up?
Speaking of that, some girl came in today and it looked like a rainbow threw up on her.
Cupcakes. Yeah, her
Pikmin
hair
1.
was terrible.
That's my favorite game. I love Pikmin 1.
2 is better.
You just touched my
Quick,
vibe.
now Skies of Arcadia.
Okay.
There's no. You have
All
Skies
right,
of-
go ahead. 6.
That was 6.
ADD
Or
is
6
5.
was A Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
5 is Nino Kuni.
We can have a Realm
Kudo
Reborn
Kinte?
again because it's going to be on the PS4 in 3 months.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Skies of Arcadia is upstairs.
No.
I haven't taken it away from when I brought it to Retro Game Con.
Hey, speaking
6
of
months
that,
ago.
Still have
speaking
it
of that,
framed.
'cause I'm gonna forget to tell you after the camera's off. Those books.
Yeah,
Like
they're
tip
upstairs.
books. I need them.
Okay.
I need to know how to win that Nintendo. Scared.
Hey, the power's back.
We're gonna go outside and our cars are gonna be smashed.
They'll be upside down.
That
and
is kind of like
Transformers.
horror movie-ish.
Yep.
Like,
One of us isn't
We're
here
in the
anymore.
basement.
Like, I'm just
behind
hanging.
me for a second.
I'm just
make sure
hanging.
nobody's at the fucking door.
Just standing
Especially
there.
after you
breathing.
guys been reaching under the fucking thing over
Yeah.
here.
Oh my god. So before I was
We'll
rudely
continue with your
interrupted,
curse list.
Poop
my
myself.
curse list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it apparently didn't like Nino Kuni. Number 5 was Nino Kuni. That was definitely different for me. Dude, that's a good game.
Yeah, no.
Steve listed this one, Injustice, for my number 4. That was a great fighting game. And 3 is Beyond. 2 would be BioShock Infinite, just because I played that game 6 fucking times. And then number 1 would be The Last of Us for me, just because I sunk so many hours into that game.
The multiplayer is awesome.
Not just the multiplayer.
Well, the game itself is great.
Yeah.
I actually restarted. I never restart games. I restarted it. I played up until the first part where the stealth. It wasn't bad stealth. I relied on the vision, looking through the walls thing.
Steve's like looking out the windows. Does he know something I don't?
Fucking Y2K.
Like little red eyes are looking back in. Clickers.
Alright.
I haven't even played the game.
I'm gonna rattle off a bunch of games that I should have played that I wanted to play. BioShock Infinite and Brothers, which I will play this month because I'm getting for free. Luigi's Mansion, Shin Megami Tensei, Soul Hackers,
I'm
and
not
4.
surprised Luigi Mansion wasn't on your list.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine?
Yeah.
That came out this
You
year?
love that
Yeah, it
game.
came out this year.
it.
Pandora's Tower, Metro Last Light. There's a couple of PC games I put on here. Shadowrun Returns and Don't Starve, which I'm also going to get
the
to play
Shadowrun?
this.
Gentleman Returns.
Yeah.
Like
Tales
the
of
strategy,
Xillia.
or-
Yeah. No.
Papers, Please. I really want to play Papers, Please. I hope they make a
Better
port
get
of
a
that.
computer.
Diablo 3, which I'm going to wait for the PS4 version. Killzone
figure out how to
Mercenaries,
turn it on.
Puppeteer, Gran Turismo 6, Assassin's Creed 4, Mario 3D World.
Son, you don't have enough
play
time for these games.
No, I know that. That's the point. Knack, which I own, but I didn't play last year, so that's on my list. Doki Doki Universe. I want to play Dr. Luigi. Stanley Parable, because that game just looks funny. Walking Dead Season 2. Tomb Raider, which I will probably buy for the PS4 at the end of this month.
It's good. It really is.
Forza 5. Look, there's an Xbox One game. Ease, Memories of Salsetta.
Wise.
Ease.
Why?
Lego
Hey,
Marvel.
someone
I really want to play
pronounces
Lego
Wise.
Marvel.
Oh, I should have brought up
and,
that I played
Ratchet.
Lego Marvel.
Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
I played Lego Marvel. It's really good. It's really weird though because like everything in the game looks like super realistic except for the fact that it's Marvel character or like Legos.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it's really
It's
like,
really
the
beautiful
sand
game.
looks like fucking sand. Like it looks like Uncharted sand. But then it's like Robert Downey Jr. Lego.
Now I'm going to spew my Nintendo hate and say the most overrated game of the year by far is Animal Crossing. That game's a pile of shit. It's boring as all fucking hell and doesn't make any sense to me.
Got mad because you couldn't buy a house.
Pokemon X and Y, personally, I just couldn't get into it at all. I played probably about an hour and it just didn't do it. Maybe I was too young when Pokemon and I'm just too old now.
Too young.
Wait.
I was too young when I first played it. It was
Too
literally
young?
half of my life
you be
ago.
too old with both
I
of
was
them?
8.
Yeah.
Dick, shut up.
I'm just,
I loved
What, were you
Pokemon
like-
Red. I played
You
all
were
the way
like 30
through
when Pokemon Red came out,
I
right?
was 18.
you were 30. See, I'm not the only one.
I put this one on here just to make Steve mad because of Pete's explanation of it. But it's not. It's probably not over it. I'd like to play a little bit of Gone Home with you. And I put
Anytime you
DK
wanna
on there
play,
just to
you
make
come
you
over.
angry. Games that are
DK didn't fucking come out, so that doesn't.
what? DK Returns?
Oh,
The 3DS game.
that one's not that good.
Yeah. Games that are really close to being on my list. Fire Emblem Awakening, very good. I know Hotline Miami didn't come out this year, but it did on the Vita and things that I own. Retro City Rampage. That game was the shit.
I liked it a lot.
Defiance was a lot of fun. Very underrated
Yeah,
game.
I like that. It probably that should have gone like if I had played more of it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, Defiance was actually quite good. Final Fantasy 14 didn't make my
You
list.
gonna be okay?
Madden 25 is fantastic. I didn't actually put any sports games on my list. because 2K14 didn't make it, but I'm sinking a shitload of time in that too. Beyond, The Wolf Among Us, and Contrast. And my list is number 10.
What's going on?
You okay, Steve?
It just sounds like somebody's there.
We're all gonna die! Number 10, Pikmin 3. I put it on my list. It was good. I just got mad. I really didn't want to buy it. I did rent it. I just didn't want to buy it. It didn't have a multiplayer online. I wanted some online multiplayer to play with Russ.
Do they have any online games?
Nintendo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, that's right. I played
Monster
that
Hunter
game.
would
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Monster Hunter would be on my list here as well of my close to top 10. Yeah, Minecraft PSN as well. Disney Infinity is number 9.
2009.
It's really fun. I can't wait until, because this game is, it's really in its early stages. When they flesh the goddamn thing out, you're gonna have an army of fucking vinyl Disney toys. When they finally get into Marvel and any classics, I mean, you could fucking the fucking Cinderella, or wait, Snow White. Snow White. How many fucking dwarves are there?
There's 7.
Is there 7? 18? 95?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What? You gonna buy every one of the...
Were you like 30 when that when that book was written?
Fuck off. That was 1930 when it came out.
What was your dinosaur's name?
Dino.
We're
Dino?
going to talk about the real figures that are going to sell the money for them or not.
What do you mean?
Star Wars.
Well, I was getting to it.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, you go through the classics.
It's fucking over with.
Lion King, Star Wars, Marvel, when they
Dude,
fucking
I could
get
have
desperate.
Mufasa and Darth Vader fight. They're the same person.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Oh,
both
yeah.
James Earl Jones.
Mufasa.
Simba.
Dude, it's that moment when you realize that Mufasa and Vader are the same person.
Simba, I am your father. This is CNN. Viacom.
Yeah, Disney Infinity is going to be, when that game...
RoboCop.
You're well.
RoboCop.
I'm not putting any shit behind us. It's just a fucking green screen. I'm tired.
You're tired like 3 days in the future.
Yeah.
So number 9 was Infinity. Number 8, Resogun. It's probably the
Resogun is
best.
very
It's
good.
probably the best PS4 game out. What? Well,
not,
Battlefield.
but-
Battlefield's better than that. But number 7,
NBA 2K14 is the shit.
it is. 2K14
The Knicks
is
are
really
finally
good.
good.
Dexter Forbes is amazing. Number 7, Dragon's Crown. I put a lot of time into that. I really liked it. There's actually a buddy of mine who's finally got it on the PSP and it has crossplay now, so I can technically play it with him on my PS3 and his Vita. And he's got to get there so we can fucking play 3-man. Number 6. Nobody's put this one on there yet. Payday 2. Oh wait, you did.
I put in my honorable mentions.
I'm putting Payday on this. I love that fucking
It
game.
was good.
If he still had it, I'd play that right now. Number 5, Tearaway.
Yep.
Number 5 on 2 lists. They can make whatever they want. Media Molecule is fucking amazing.
Yeah, that game it's criminally underrated
Yeah.
because it flew under the radar.
Yeah.
It came out
They released
during...
it on such a popular platform.
It's not... Well, no. Did you see how many Vitas they fucking sold since the PS4 came out?
Oh, have they sold
Holy
the shit?
Yeah.
Like, I think like everybody has one now.
So hopefully this year will be some fucking
Well,
games.
I was doing for the store's website, like, our release dates. There's a shitload of Vita stuff
Well,
coming out
at
in the next couple
E3
of months.
last year, there was like 60 games on the
Yeah.
floor, but they only talked about fucking Tearaway and Mercenaries.
Tearaway is so
Oh,
good.
you're gonna put Mercenaries out?
Killzone Mercenary.
You got me
But
excited.
Tearaway, like, if you have a Vita, go fucking
Go buy it
Tearaway.
right now.
The problem is, good luck trying to find it.
We got 2.
That's like the problem is, like, when I went to go buy my copy of Tearaway, I walked into Best Buy and I was like, I would like Tearaway for the Vita. They hadn't unpacked the box yet. This is a
serious?
week after the game came out. They hadn't even taken it out of the box and put it on the shelf.
It's such a beautiful game. I mean, for a Vita
But
game,
here's the thing, though. He brought the box out. They had 5,
that's it.
and you know how big that Best Buy is.
Yeah.
I went to Destiny.
Oh, you went to the Destiny
Yeah.
Best Buy. Oh god.
5 copies. Oh, Great Northern didn't have it. They didn't even get the game. They didn't even get the game sent to their Best Buy.
Terra who?
That's a shame.
That's the thing. Like, nobody knows about the game. Go fucking buy it.
They should make a
It's
bundle with
$20.
it. They should make it a bundle with it.
Yeah, it's $20. Go buy it.
No, it's 40 again.
No, it's $20.
It's 20 pretty much everywhere except for
really?
the store.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4, Nino Kuni.
You played it?
I played probably good 20 hours
Oh,
on
really?
it.
I
Oh yeah, I
really
love
played
it.
Got me to buy it.
Oh yeah.
I
He
would've liked-
fucking didn't want to buy it, and I was
really
like
would've liked
$20.
to have
Buy
played
it.
it. If they put it on Gaikai, I will get it. I really did want to play it, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna.
It's an old school JRPG, you know. Hey, save your mom in the universe.
I realize I've been like out of frame for like the past few minutes.
My number 3 and number 2 were kind of tough for me to distinguish, so I'm gonna go number.
I'm still out of frame.
3-2 Battlefield 4. And number 3-2 GTA 5.
GTA 5 is number 2-3 then.
You can't put GTA 5 on your list. You only played like 2 hours.
I played fucking
That's all the
40
games
hours
Yeah, but you
of
didn't
it.
do anything. You just like
I finished half the
drove
game.
golf carts into oil tankers.
Or wait, no, I didn't even finish half the game. I thought I was halfway through the game. You're like, no, 50%. You're probably almost done.
Yeah, I think it was like 68% was done
Yeah.
for me.
Battlefield's amazing on the PS4. I mean, it's definitely the reason I. It's hard to say that I bought a PS4 to play Battlefield 4, but really I did. It's all I've really played. It's amazing. It looks beautiful. Same thing with GTA 5. I mean, for a PS3 game, it's right up there with every other good-looking game of this generation. You know, sadly, you can make a list of the top 5 games that are best looking on that console, and one of them is Metal Gear Solid 4, which is 7 years old.
And one of them would be a game that you wouldn't even think of.
What?
Yakuza.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, nobody's played it.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Which
What is
one?
it? Yakuza 3?
Or
4.
Dead Souls.
Is it 4?
I think so, yeah. I think 4 was the one I played.
Yeah.
I bought 4 and Enslaved the same day, and like that was like the best times
Enslaved
I've
was
had playing
good.
that system. But like texture quality, like I think like Heavy Rain's probably unmatched. I think Heavy Rain's textures were amazing.
Pretty good.
But, like the grocery store, like everything was individually modeled and shit.
Jason!
I like Rage.
Yeah,
Rage
Rage
for
was-
Rage for
Jason!
best looking games.
Yeah,
We could
Rage
do
was
that
good.
one too. Rage was an amazing looking game.
LA Noir.
LA Noir. Yeah.
Jason!
Number one's Last of Us. That's easy. I with some of the people's complaints when you listen to them talk about it, it's just like it's a fucking PlayStation game. It's not a PC game. It's a PlayStation game. It's not going to have incredibly precise controls. It's a fucking controller. It's not PC. Get over it. Live with it. Play the game. It's amazing.
What's next on your list?
PC.
That was it.
Oh, what was number?
Number one's Last of Us.
Oh, what was number 2?
2 and 3 are GTA and Battlefield.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Battlefield. It's tough. Battlefield. I haven't even played the story. I haven't even started it.
'Cause it's fucking
He started it
terrible.
like 6 times and it fucking
Yeah.
erased
I'm
on
halfway
him a
through it
bunch.
now.
Oh, you did? Okay. And I don't know. The game's amazing. EA's a little shitty for not getting everything ready with that game the way it should have been at launch. I shouldn't have had to wait almost 3 weeks to play 64-man Conquest on a game that I bought because I wanted to play 64-man Conquest, not 32-man Deathmatch, which was great and beautiful and it worked well and
Search and Destroy.
yeah. Oh yeah, the search and destroy thing. Jesus Christ, that's amazing. What is it called?
I can't
Diffuse.
Diffuse. Yeah.
Diffuse is a riot.
I'll play again.
Yeah, Last of Us. People people come in all the time. Are they going to make another one? No, they won't. They don't need to make a new game.
Last of Us 2.
Last of Us
Boogaloo.
again.
Die Harder.
All right, Pete,
Or
what you
they
got?
could Make a prequel. All right, it's time
Pete's
to
got
go.
a longer list than us. So.
I got lists.
Yours are categorized though.
Why is your list like torn?
I got bored. You guys talked forever.
He got fucking angry at it. You guys talked.
I was last.
I was last.
I got
They usually make me
hungry.
go
Boss.
first.
I start with the games I should have played. There's just not enough time, like Steve says. There's just not enough fucking time. Because we're adults, even though we sit in a basement do a podcast. You know how much time I'd have if I
It's
didn't
late.
do this?
I'm
Not
a
much
12-year-old
more.
at
It's been
heart.
6
know.
weeks. You would have gotten 3 hours between 11 and fucking 2.
Oh, Christ. So there's a top 5, but I threw an honorable mention because I'm a dick. Honorable mention: Brothers, A Tales of Two Sons.
You played it?
No, it's the game
No,
I
these
should
are
have
the
played.
ones he wants to play.
Okay. How
Um,
could you have an honorable mentions on games you should have? That doesn't even
I
make
wanna
any
make a
fucking
top
Well,
five.
sense.
guess what? You'll get it for free this month with PlayStation Plus, and you own a PS3.
Yeah, I gotta, hit the button and switch
Don't
over.
you have a
It's really
PlayStation?
hard.
Oh, that's right. It's not.
I got
Yeah,
lots of
it's really hard.
PlayStations now.
I don't like moving my anything.
Super Mario 3D World's number 5. 4 Guacamelee. Supposed to be like a Metroidvania type
I think
of.
it's gonna be free on Plus.
Yeah, but it's
Couldn't get into that game.
look good.
Everybody
couldn't do
loved
it.
that fucking game too.
Yeah.
Could not.
It's
get
I want to play it. I'll play it on my Vita.
You're a
I know it's
luchador,
on
aren't
like
you?
it's
Yeah.
on like everything, but I'll probably. Play
I think
it
it's
on the
2
Vita.
players too.
Yeah. Shadowrun Returns is number 3.
Yeah,
for
I
games I
wanted
should
to.
have played.
I wanted to play it, but I don't have time to devote. It's like a game you have to like really.
That's a
play.
grinder, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
it was the strategy.
No, it's a
It's like
top.
Fallout.
It's an isometric.
Like Fallout.
It's an
not
old
Fallout
Fallout.
3.
Yeah, it's an
Oh,
isometric
like the
shooter.
original.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Last of Us was number 2 games I should have played. Basically, these are games that if I had to take a guess of where they fall on the list, that's why they're in an order. Number 1, A Link Between Worlds.
You'll play that.
I will. I mean, it's just games I haven't gotten to in 2013. It's unfair, the games that were released late, because you can't count them next year, and they deserve to be mentioned. There's a good chance it's going to be list worthy, but it's not a profession. This is a
Hobby.
4 dudes sitting in a basement trying to get your views.
Jerking each
Tell
other
your
off.
friends. Oh, don't do that. Don't tell your friends. Don't tell your friends.
Tell your friends. We'll jerk them off.
Show your mother this.
Steve will take care of you.
Right.
I'll
Okay.
perform.
Top 10 games.
Who said that was the world's worst way to describe like sexual like anything? Like I'll perform. Like that's fucking horrifying.
Fucking Tinkerbell.
Yeah, there's Tinkerbell.
Is that a stationary?
No, see, he can't read
She's
my
like from
handwriting.
the office of Pierre Lafrate, and it's just like Tinkerbell.
I miss
Yeah,
the
sure. Use
Lafrate.
my whole last name.
It's not even your real last name.
Is it?
I thought it was
Anyways,
Lafrante.
Number 10.
Number 10,
Lafrate.
Battle Block Theater.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. You wouldn't understand
I'm
now.
not gonna know any of these games.
Because half of them are made
It's all
up, and we'll
fucking-
never know.
No, it's from Behemoth, the same creators of
Ooh, Castle Crashers.
Dude, I
Yes.
fucking love that band. Their new album comes out in February.
No, not that.
Dude,
not,
holy shit.
Not that one.
Anti-Christian
No.
death metal from
No,
Poland.
no.
That's the big chicken that
No.
falls in.
No. Battle Block Theater was good. I didn't actually finish it. I played a lot with friends though.
Is it a
And,
side scroller?
It's a platformer.
Okay.
Kind of zany, but it didn't hold up to Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers was fabulous.
I spent a lot of time on
Yes,
Deer
I spent
pooping.
way too much time. Number 9, DuckTales
that. The owl
remastered.
shits. I got that for Christmas.
Oh, you really like that?
I did like it. I got it for the PC.
That's okay.
Monocle.
He's the only one that doesn't know how to turn a PC.
I know.
I'm
He's
not turning
really,
it on.
he's really
I'm not classy.
I
anti-PC.
know how
can
to turn
turn
it
it on.
on, but he has to defend himself. I know how to turn it on. you push the button.
You push the
And
button,
then he goes boop,
right?
boop, 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 beep.
How do you turn on your PC? I hotwire it. You
Put
remember
the key
that?
in the ignition, fucker.
Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
When
the
I
kid.
asked that kid-
Oh, I swear to God, a kid came in the other day and we go, "Can you fix a PC? The button won't work." And we're like, "How do you turn it on?" He goes, "I hotwire it."
It makes sense. You just cross 2 wires. You can put any button in there you want to push the start button. Okay, number 9 was DuckTales. Woo. And come on.
You didn't even come on, give us a better
Cut.
one. Woo! There you go. He goes woo.
I thought that song was made up for the game.
No, that's.
I hate you. Just ruined my childhood.
I didn't watch that cartoon as a child.
I know you probably weren't alive.
That was in the what?
I watched
70s,
it.
60s?
We're kind of the same age.
It was like early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, my childhood was pro wrestling, cereal, and Power Rangers.
Pro wrestling cereal. What did that taste like?
Like body slams.
That probably was the name of the cereal.
Elbows. Because everything was O's with an apostrophe S.
No.
All your
Fuck you.
cereal was zeros, think about it.
You're a
Your
zero.
cereal was binary.
Lucky Charms, motherfucker.
Lucky Charms is good.
Yeah. Number 8, Gunpoint.
Oh, Gunpoint was really good.
You had
Short as hell, though.
you had special pants.
You did have special pants.
You
in
had
that.
special
Jesus
pants.
It lets you jump through windows and live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could jump off like the top of a building and live because the story purpose was that you had special pants.
Like the game opens up, you fall a long distance and crash into a building, and you pick yourself up. You're like, what the fuck is that all about? And then shortly after, you see that you get new pants. You try them on, and you spring out. And it's a good game.
It is a really good game.
It is a stealth
Yeah.
2D platformer. It's fun. I actually didn't play a lot of games I loved, so if I played more games, I probably wouldn't have made the list. But it did. Gunpoint, buy it. It's call your friends,
How much
like,
is it?
subscribe,
It's
make a
probably
comment.
it's like under $10, I imagine.
Make a comment.
I think I paid like
Make it count.
Make comment.
I think I paid like $5 for it.
Use keys. Right.
Number 7, Payday 2. I played it on the PC, not with you guys.
Yep.
Played it with my real friends.
Yeah.
The friends you're
Not you
jealous of.
fuckers.
Circle
The
jerk
ones who are
Craig.
imaginary. The imaginary
comes.
ones.
I really hope Craig doesn't listen to this.
Have you ever told him about it?
The circle jerk Craig?
No,
I
no,
usually
it's just about the
furiously jerk
podcast.
off.
I
Like-
mentioned that I do a podcast and my friends are weirdly jealous of him. That's all I tell them. Like they're
He'd probably love it. He'd probably be like,
Weirdly jealous. Because I want his uncircumcised dick in my mouth.
don't respond. Don't respond.
This is that Facebook thing all over again.
You
It's
broke
a
him.
day at work all over again.
Okay, number 6. Number 6, Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
I
Not a
didn't play
game,
it.
but
That's
okay.
It's standalone. You
Not
can
a
play it
game.
standalone. I
It's a
count it.
game.
What? That game's amazing.
I count it. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon
Techno
was
Shark.
Yeah.
basically it was a love story to the 80s, but there is a black guy in it, so it's
Did you
Only one.
have
Yeah.
you watched the fuck? What was the name of that movie? Oh god damn it! I will look it up. I'll get back to you.
okay. So
Carry
so
on.
Far Cry 3 was like a
was
a love
amazing.
story to the generic, the over the top, the neon that not make any sense. It was fabulous. You play as a super soldier Rex. Anyways, his name is really cool. Rex Powers, I think. And you fight him
Miami
again, aren't you?
Connection. Did you see Miami Connection?
No,
That was
Okay, you should
vile.
watch Miami
What it is,
Connection.
man.
I
It's
should watch
weird.
Miami Connection.
What? What's
Anyways.
coming out of you?
Yeah.
Oh
Anyways,
my God.
stop fucking farting.
It's not far.
No.
Stop burping.
I
If
almost
it was a
threw
fart,
up.
you would smell it.
I smell lots of things. None of them are pleasant. Okay, number 5. The Stanley Parable. Parable?
Parable.
Parable.
Anyways,
Grabbable.
Isn't it Stephen Fry who
no.
narrates it?
No, you keep asking me that. They couldn't
What the
fucking
fuck?
afford Stephen
why the
Fry.
fuck do you keep thinking that?
Because it sounds just like him.
But we keep
Dude,
telling
British
you
people
no.
sound the same.
All of them.
Hip hip cheerio. It's all the same.
It's a very good game about
You
choices
all know each other.
and lack of choices and unreliable narrators and help me out here with words, Steve.
I didn't play the game.
I like these words.
Yeah,
I see what
yeah.
you did here.
So anyway, Steve's a dick. Okay.
That's
I love its
new.
references to other games.
Yeah.
Like just it's all references to other games.
At,
Pretty much, isn't
at one point, the narrator, to help you stay on track, lays down the Stanley Parable,
it? Parable.
Stanley Parable adventure line, and you just need to follow the line.
Are you under the influence that parable is actually the correct way to pronounce the
I
word?
don't know how the fuck to say it.
It's parable.
Was I saying it right?
No.
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 Have I ever said it right?
No.
Okay. Anyways, the Stanley whatchamacallits with the thingies had the adventure line. You follow it, and you're supposed to go through. But if you don't follow the line, like there's a lot of non-Euclidean.
Non-Euclidean geometry.
That sounded sexual.
That's not a fucking word.
Yeah, it is.
He's
Yeah.
making it. See, now
It's
there's made up
anti-chamber.
words.
Anti-chamber is non-Euclidean.
Yeah. It all roughly leads to the
What
same
about
place, but
Euclidean?
it's fun. Anyways,
You have to work it, otherwise she won't. Never mind.
number 4 is Paper Please, dystopian checkpoint.
Click commanders.
Huh?
Oh, you motherfuckers are gonna.
What the fuck's wrong with
All
you?
you motherfuckers are gonna pay. You are the ones who are the ball lickers.
You gotta get in there.
So, Papers, Please, number 4.
Papers,
Inhale.
please.
Don't
Number
exhale,
3.
you'll create an air embolism and kill her. You'll blow into it.
We're gonna pay attention to Pete, or else he's gonna knock down a remote next.
The TV's gonna.
I'm
fall
paying
on you.
attention.
Number 3.
I thought he was.
You son of a bitch! Number 3 is Saints Row 4.
Oh my God.
Ironically enough,
Can I talk about biggest disappointment of my life? Saints Row 4?
Saints Row 4 was
Yeah.
That's because you
Easiest
played it
game
after
ever.
GTA 5.
Yes.
If
Saints
you
Row
played it
4 was
before,
good.
you would have been
No, I
perfectly
don't like
fine.
aliens. It would have been. I still wouldn't
Saints
have
Row
liked
4
that.
Did it end
was
up being the Matrix?
the best superhero movie or superhero game I've played.
Yeah, it's a superhero game. It's
It-
like
it's
Infamous.
fabulous. It's fabulous.
Infamous.
Inflammable?
Infamous.
Number 2.
Oh, you want number 2?
Of course I want number 2.
He's
You
fucking
always want the
taking
number 2.
two.
Number 2,
gotta
Rogue
take a number
Legacy.
Rogue Legacy was... Oh my god, I forgot about fucking Rogue Legacy.
Rogue
They're
Legacy,
putting that on the Vita.
I know.
Rogue Legacy
It's
was
so good.
Yeah.
We've talked
I
about
would
it
play the shit
at
out of that
length.
game.
It's good to have
It's
something
a
to play on. my
2D
It's a Castlevania game.
funny game, lots of
Except for you
chops.
run around like this with a
Vita.
sword
Isn't that the
entire
weird one you were
time.
talking about, where it like reverses stuff on
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
really good.
Each time you spawn, it changes your character type, right?
Kinda.
Or you
You
can
can.
change him.
well, I mean it's random who you can play as, but the layout changed as well
Hey,
every
what
time you
piece of meat
spawn.
with you?
Number one,
Where's the
Bioshock
people?
Infinite. I liked it. I loved it. It was good. I played it once on, I think normal, then once on 1999 difficulty.
Oh my god, that was hard. I
I
couldn't
couldn't
figure
figure
out
out
where
which
I
way
was
to
going.
go. That's the worst part.
What?
There's the part with the you're fighting it's like the witch, but you're fighting the spirit, and like,
Oh.
where the fuck do I go next?
Comstock's wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
walking around, I can't find it, but that was the worst part about the game. But no, it was really good. It was nice playing something that was difficult and you could get a game over. I enjoyed that part.
That's when you
But
restart.
I really liked
Or
the
you
game.
reload your
I didn't.
save
It
Oh,
was-
you
Start.
can't die.
in 1990. What is it?
You-
1999 mode.
yeah, you have to buy your continuous with your money.
Yeah, if you run out of money, yeah. So I
It's-
had
it's
nothing
game
with
over.
that whole gameplay. Just kept
Yeah.
fucking dying.
I,
Big
um,
Daddy slapped the shit out of you.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Or
really
the
liked the
Candyman.
game. I thought it was it's good. I'm looking forward to finally getting to the DLC eventually. Well, I didn't. It was a little generic in shooting, yeah, but it wasn't anything I didn't like.
No, it's not bad. It's just
Yeah.
generic.
Yeah, but I mean, it was the
You played
the
it
vehicle
before.
to tell the story,
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, yeah. It basically is.
and the
yeah.
rifles felt really nice to use. I really liked the rifle.
I used the same gun throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
I don't even remember
Shotgun.
which one it was.
So those are my games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, we're gonna come back for one last segment where we're gonna talk about what we're looking forward to in 2014.
Unless the power goes out again and one of us dies.
Yeah, that's fucking.
It was the grandma. It was the grandma in that movie.
The problem is nobody's gonna watch enough of this podcast to even get to that part, so nobody's gonna even know what the fuck we're talking about.
The only reason that they would hear this part is if they accidentally skipped ahead, like, oh my god, does it get any better?
No, the answer is
Nate'll
no.
watch it.
Yes, Nate will watch it.
Cole will watch it.
Yeah, while he's sucking dicks, looking at your photo.
And suddenly he clicked the X and unsubscribed and put the thumbs down and liked and saved and thumbs up and made a comment.
All right.
That's where I'll just subscribe.
Bam! We're back!
BAM!
What do?
This is really shitty Sports Center. Now we're gonna get weird. No, we're gonna talk about the things we're looking to
No, we're not
forward
gonna get
to
weird.
in 2014.
Uncharted 4.
That's not coming out in 2014.
Uncharted 4, it is too.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
2017.
Dude, they've been
at the
working on it for
earliest.
3 years.
No.
It's coming out.
What if it's
2017.
What if it's
Is that what you just said?
What if it turns out it's exclusive to the 3DS?
Xbox One exclusive.
Yeah, Xbox One exclusive. They bought Naughty
God.
Dog.
I would hang myself.
Would you buy an Xbox One?
Buy an Xbox One, you know.
No, I wouldn't.
He was
Would you buy
debating
an
on buying
Xbox
that
One?
used one.
If Uncharted 4 was only on Xbox One, would you buy an Xbox One?
I don't think I could.
What
You
if
would.
what if Uncharted
You
4
would.
came out, but what's his face wasn't voicing him anymore?
No. They're gonna change him.
What if it was replaced?
By Troy Baker.
No, that'd be the same thing.
Basically,
What if they replaced him with like
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, that'd be really, that'd actually be really good.
I'd be up for that.
I'm trying to think of like somebody racist. Like a Mexican guy.
What Steve?
George Lopez.
Yeah, what if George Lopez was voicing Nathan Drake?
He's terrible.
Trying to
is
think
he
of
like?
something racist
Was
like a
Draco.
Mexican guy.
Draco.
How about we get Peter
Malfoy.
Weller?
Nathan O'Draco.
Peter Weller, you know.
He's just dirty old man. He could be Sully. Dude, if they make an Uncharted movie, they should put Peter Weller as
Oh
Sully.
my god.
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Because he looks like a kid toucher.
What about Bruce Campbell? Bruce Campbell would be a good Sully.
No, he's not.
He's
fat or
getting old enough now.
Wait, Bruce Campbell's not fat or old enough?
He's
So
getting, Bruce
looking
Campbell's
forward-
probably in his
So
late 50s.
besides Uncharted,
He's got a good chin.
for games that actually are coming out in 2014, what are you looking
Uncharted.
forward
I
to?
got a list. It's right
Yeah, but
here.
we're
He's
talking
got a
to
couple-
Chris. Shut
he's-
the fuck up.
Don't
and
talk
wait
to
your
Chris.
turn.
Talk to me.
No one likes you because your
Here,
list
do
is
you want me to
wrong.
recite his list? Because it's 1886. He's right about 1886, the order.
It's not coming out in 2014.
Yeah, it is. The
It has a
order
release
looks
date,
really
right?
good.
It doesn't have a release date.
A game you're gonna want to play, MLB 14, the show.
Yeah, I can't fucking wait.
Beards. We do 40,000 strands of beards.
Keep
that
looking
game that I
behind
was
you.
looking
Is there
for?
somebody behind
It,
you?
it fucking sounds like someone's like at the doorway. I swear to God. That's why I keep.
With a knife.
I want to. Infamous Second Son looks
Yeah.
amazing.
I think I'm actually gonna check that out.
I want to see what the Vita's got.
What's
Nobody
the,
really. I mean, they've got so many games coming out. What the fuck are they?
What's
Yeah.
the third-person squad-based shooter that's coming out? I can't think of the name of it.
Squad-based shooter?
Are you thinking of the Division? Because that's not what that is.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh, okay.
Ubisoft's next
Is that
game.
like?
It's Ubisoft's
Okay.
MMO game,
Yeah, that's not what that is.
and it's not gonna come out this year either.
I'm looking at my list.
You fuck you because you're gonna make fun of me with Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Fuck off. It's
You're
gonna be
fine.
awesome.
Play it all you want.
Donkey Kong.
You could just go back and play
It
all
is
the
the
other
re-
Donkey Kongs. Guess what? It's gonna be the same fucking thing.
That's
You-
fine.
you
because
jump on
then
the
you
wall
I
can-
and
know
Right.
that. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's
So you keep
Every
playing
turn-
Battlefield. It's
the
the
return
same
of
fucking
Funky
thing.
Kong.
no. It looks
What
different.
about Funky Kong?
So is Tropical Freeze. It's on an island.
And it's
there's a
frozen.
walrus.
Honestly, I'm
How would an
staying here.
island
You
be
don't
frozen
have a
in the
leg to stand on.
tropics? Just
It
wondering.
doesn't matter.
Who, me or him?
No, you don't have a leg
Dude,
to
how
stand
can
on.
an island be frozen Antarctica?
In the tropics.
It's so far south, it's north.
And he's a fucking gorilla. They don't live in. They don't live in
I'm
cold
gonna
climates.
go out on a limb here, a gorilla limb.
Yeah.
Like, you know, ooh. Anyways, I'm going on a limb here and say that the tropical freeze thing is what he's trying to stop, to reverse.
No, I
It's
don't
probably
think
the
it's anything.
plot
No.
of the, yeah.
He's probably trying to stop the island from freezing. I'm with Pete.
I am looking forward to Titanfall.
Maybe he wants to be a
Yes,
Yeti.
Titanfall's on my list.
Titanfall's gonna be awesome.
So you're gonna buy an Xbox as well?
No.
PC.
Called a
It's on
PC.
PC!
PC!
Well, me and him are gonna buy Xboxes from Kim,
Who's Kim?
Fine.
the old Xbox
Kardashian.
rep.
How much is that gonna cost you?
$50
For fucking
with
an
a
Xbox
controller.
One?
No.
360.
Oh.
Why the fuck would I buy an Xbox One?
For $50, it sounds like
Well,
a good
yeah,
deal.
for
Holy shit.
I'll tell you what. The one
still
that
Give me
came,
one
overpaying.
too.
the one came into the store. The one that came in the store. We hooked that thing up. That fucking camera's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Your camera's amazing.
I
Xbox.
loaded a whole bunch of pictures of my dick onto it today. It's the start
They're in
screen.
perfect 1080p.
Yeah.
Did you do them all in night vision?
It already is.
Yes. You're actually black.
I'm very... I have a dark groin.
I shouldn't even be here.
It's hard
I'm
to
actually
dark
looking.
groins.
This is gonna be funny because it's on you guys like when they announce Papers Please for the consoles. And- Well, for the Vita, it'll come out of the Vita.
It could come out on the Vita. It would have to be all touch base.
Yeah. Don't Starve. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
Don't
in a
Starve
couple
later
weeks.
this month. Yeah.
Oh, really? A couple weeks?
Yeah.
And it's free.
It's January, yeah.
It's the free
I'll
game
play
this
the hell
month.
out of that.
Oh yeah.
I really should play it before
Um,
you guys get it because I paid for it.
Final Fantasy 14
You already have
for
it.
the PS4.
Yeah, you already have it.
I know, but it's gonna look God fucking beautiful. It's gonna...
For me, my probably most anticipated game, which I have a very strong feeling will also be the biggest disappointment of the year, is the new UFC game.
It could be.
Because I have a feeling it can either
Well-
be really good or horrible.
Well, is EA gonna
awful,
fucking
yeah.
make sure it comes out this year and fuck it up, or are they
It's
gonna take their
coming out in
time?
May.
I mean, they've been working on it. They've been working on it for a couple years.
Yeah, it's coming out in May.
I just want to know what kind of fighting system they're going to use. Is it going to be a mix of Fight Night and whatever they're coming up with
Yeah.
for the submissions?
They need to keep the submission thing from EA MMA. It was really good.
I didn't play it.
It was
sadly.
basically okay. If you were applying the submission, you were on the outside of. They would see a cage, like they can't use an octagon because it's UFC, so it was like a 6-sided, whatever the hell 6-sided is. So you would have your red bar.
Hexagon.
Yeah, okay. You would have a red bar, and the other guy would have a blue bar. You're trying to overlap his blue bar with your red bar, and he can move change it around.
So it's Tron.
Yeah, but while you're doing it, you're moving the right stick around until it vibrates and holding it there.
Okay.
No, wait, no. The red bar, blue bar is in the last UFC game. The vibrate stick thing is in the UFC or the EA MMA game. I like both. Never mind. They can
Everything
pick
went
either
sexual
one.
fast.
Yeah, they're fine.
I
Both
want to see
systems are
it.
good.
I do want to see that. I do want
They
to play
need
it.
to release some gameplay footage.
Yeah.
I'm sick
Oh,
of
there's been
looking
nothing,
at
yeah.
screenshots
It's just
that aren't
stills.
actually in the game.
Yeah.
That's just a picture of John Jones. That's not the fucking game.
What you got? Okay, Pete. What you want? What you
I got
to?
I'm really looking forward to this game. It's the Aisha Tyler game.
She's
Watch
doing it.
Dogs?
Yeah.
I am looking forward to Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
I will play the shit out of Watch Dogs.
I was
I
like,
think-
really?
I-
Tyler's making a game?
No, she's gonna be in it or something.
It's called.
She's
Never
fucking.
mind.
Archer.
I was about to say something black, but I can't.
Oh my
I've
god.
already
What
said
the?
enough.
Are you
I already
serious?
said
You
enough.
fucking just
Whoa,
held back?
there's a line here.
There's no line.
You can say the N
She's
word about
fucking
you.
racist as all hell.
It's called Black Nazi Cum Fiesta. It's
Okay, maybe it's
it's
the
only on the
line.
3DS.
6 foot tall black
It's
woman.
only on the 3DS.
Oh Christ. Anyways,
I love how you should
she's
talk.
promoting it really.
She's not funny.
I hate
She
you.
wasn't. She
She's
was.
not
It
funny.
was a really awkward
Archer's great.
promotion. Archer is good. I'm kind of looking forward to Halo 5. Not. I
It's
wanna
not. It's not Halo 5.
You mean Steven Spielberg?
See, I'm looking
Just play
forward.
Boom Blocks. It's the same game.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Sorry. I'm looking forward to
Boom
seeing
Blocks
what
is
it
actually
is.
good.
I've played the Halo series a lot. Never really loved it, but it was always good for sometimes. Always good to play with somebody.
It's a good
It's
co-op
actually
game.
coming out.
Halo has always been great co-op.
Yeah. I got the Division. We mentioned Destiny. I don't know if that's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
2014.
Destiny.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
think it's November.
June.
That's gonna be.
It's actually supposed to be the middle of the
Oh,
year.
really?
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
I'm looking for Destiny is definitely
Here's one. Here's
Dark
one.
Souls.
right behind Last of Us.
Yeah.
Or
Dark
right
Souls
behind
2.
Uncharted 4. Destiny.
Next to my thumb.
Yeah,
Dark
okay.
Souls 2.
Collector's edition.
You fucking savages.
These
are
guys
overrated
don't
games.
People that
understand.
touch fists are fucking weird.
Do you want me to touch your fist?
Somebody tried doing that
Hang
to
up the
me
phone.
today, and I was like, no.
Hang up the phone.
How do you what?
You put your fist out. Wait, hang up the phone.
If you put it together and
You
go
just had
like this,
sex
it looks
with
like
each
your
other.
vagina.
I know. You just had hand sex.
Yeah, we did. We did a little bit. Smash Brothers, 3DS and
Yeah,
Wii U.
I'm gonna buy that.
I'm gonna buy 2 copies of each and rub them all over my body.
Okay.
Most over. Here's my list for next year. Top on the most overrated game list. Smash Brothers.
But
Watch out.
you won't even play it, so you're not
That's
even.
fine.
You can't say it because you haven't played
You
it.
have to play it.
don't-
It's true.
Guess what? You're gonna move the right stick and grab people. You're gonna push up to jump.
Whatever.
Wow, it sounds just like every other fighting game ever.
You don't push up to jump.
It
In
doesn't
fighting
matter.
games,
In
yes, you
most
do.
fighting games, yeah.
I've never played a fighting game where you hit a button
Whatever.
to
I don't
jump,
care. It's fucking
and I've played every
stupid.
fighting game.
Regardless.
Smash Brothers is fucking
Well,
retarded.
see up.
Regardless,
You can push
regardless,
the C up
mature
button.
we'll
Smash
get a
Brothers.
new Chris here
Yeah.
next time.
Chris is gonna be
Put
replaced.
Peter
I'm sure you're
Williams'
gonna-
face
I'm
right
sure you're
here. Bleep out all of
It's
Chris's.
just gonna be Zach because they look exactly the same.
Was that it?
I
Was
look
that-
like a dirty Mexican.
Oh, Jesus.
He just doesn't realize that he
Oh,
is.
Jesus. Okay.
One of these days, he's gonna look in the mirror and be like, "Fuck, he was right."
Okay. Transistor. I'm interested in what
I
Super
keep
Giant
forgetting
Game's
about
gonna
that, yeah.
put out after Bastion here. I don't know if it's gonna be any good. Could be the worst game ever.
All right, can you be done talking now so I can say
I got 2
something?
more.
Okay, go ahead.
Team Meat's Mugenics,
Yeah, that looks good.
because it's Team Meat and Mugenics looked really fucking off the wall.
The name of the company's Team Meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
made
did
Super
Meat
Meat
Boy.
Boy.
Oh.
I love that.
And then Jonathan Blow's gonna come out with The
Witness,
Witness in
yeah.
2014.
You think that's actually gonna come out this year?
It's supposed to.
They're fucking better.
You think Spy Party's gonna finally come out this year?
Oh god, that'd be great, but
Oh,
I
Spy
don't know.
Party.
Oh god, I want to play it, but I don't want to pay $40 to get into the beta.
Is it
Yeah.
a puzzle game?
No,
Spy Party is-
it's. I don't
It's
think
like
I
a
can
2-player
explain
game.
that.
It's like a 2-player game. One person is pretending to be an NPC while completing an objective. The other one's a sniper trying to find the NPC, or the person who's not the NPC, and shoot him.
So it's Assassin's Creed multiplayer.
Yes, which they ripped off from that boat game anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Do you ever play Assassin's Creed multiplayer?
No.
You're one of the characters. Everybody looks the same. There's like 8 different guys, and you can either walk around, you can hide in a bush, you can just stand there
get
the
penalties,
whole entire
though.
time. Yeah, the more stealthy you are on your kills, like you can be a retard and just run around and kill people, but you'll never win.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's only 2 people,
Yeah.
I think, in Spy Party.
Yeah.
But there's
And they're not-
other
nobody-
NPCs though.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's what I
it's
mean.
a party. They're like mingling at a party. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is basically the same thing. It's just they're all
Yeah.
everybody
No.
looks
Well, I
the
mean,
same.
they ripped it
Yeah.
off. I mean, I'm trying to think. Spy Party's been in development for so long. They actually might have been in development for before they did a multiplayer for Assassin's Creed. Multiplayer
it,
for Assassin's Creed was
Brotherhood?
ripped off from another game anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's another game out there that already did that.
I really like the multiplayer in Assassin's
I got a
Creed,
list
it's just
up
people
of
are
games
dumb.
that are coming out in the next 3 months. For games I'm interested in, Bravely Default on the 7th of February.
I can't remember what that is.
Danganronpa is finally coming out in
What is
America.
Bravely? I'm sorry, you gotta tell me
Bravely
what Bravely
Default's like
Default
the
is
Final
again.
Fantasy killer. It's
That's
made by
it. Yeah,
Square.
yeah, that's
it's made by Square Enix, but they're saying it's the best RPG they've made in like 20 years. Danganronpa, they're finally bringing one of these to America on the Vita. It's kind of like I guess the only way I can explain it to you is Hunger Games. It's like a high school like competition, like kill people, bang bang kind of thing.
Want
It's
that
very
One Piece.
big in Japan.
Yes, kill people, bang bang.
I want the game where you slap around women.
That's every game.
There's a
there's
Vita
a
game. You
Vita
know what
game.
I'm talking
South
about. No,
Park-
there's literally a game on the Vita.
South
where you,
Park's
Stick of
finally
Truth?
coming out. Stick of Truth. I'm gonna
is
buy
it gonna
that.
come? Is it actually fucking gonna come out?
March 4th is the date.
You got. We better get the collector's edition for that.
That's GameStop exclusive.
Oh, great time to
High five.
pre-order it. Yeah.
It's just a carbon figure.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy it.
Just a card.
Dark Souls 2 and Titanfall same day. The 11th.
Yeah, well, it's
Guess
gonna
I
be a
know
good
what I'm
day for Dark Souls 2.
And the next week is Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. And then the week
can't
after
wait for
that, I'm sorry, 3 days after Ground Zeroes is Infamous Second Son.
It's gonna be a really rough
Where the
year.
hell was the Last Guardian? Did it
Oh,
just
that's
drop
never
off
coming.
the face of the
They canceled
planet?
that shit. It's coming out on the Nintendo.
PlayStation 9.
It's coming out on Nintendo.
Yeah, the NES.
I'm going backwards. Ah!
Well, now there's something worse than crumbs on your floor. There's gonna be ants.
That's how you get
Fucking
ants.
top.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, this is a short segment.
You're all
I don't-
motherfuckers.
There really isn't
They
much.
extended it.
I don't.
There hasn't been a lot talked about for.
Yeah.
I mean, they talked about for Microsoft. The only thing you know about is Halo 5, which they're not calling Halo 5. Sony, you got Infamous, Order, Uncharted, and
Uncharted's not coming out this
Destiny.
I'd be really surprised if Uncharted come out this year. I'm not.
year.
It's
I'm not
un-
trying
it's
to like
coming out
goad
this
you
year.
on or anything, but
Uncharted
it's not
carded.
coming out this year. It
I'm
really
trying
isn't.
to. I'm trying to pee on your parade, motherfucker.
Name another game they're going to put out for Christmas holiday time.
Jack and
The
Daxter.
Order.
Jack and Daxter. That's probably going to come out in like June. It's supposed to come out next month.
It's not on my list.
No, I don't know. I'm looking forward to playing the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition.
Yeah, it was really good on PC. If
Yeah.
it looks like the PC version, it's gonna be gorgeous.
I actually watched the trailer for it when I was putting them up on.
I
the
would like to play it
Facebook
again.
page.
I would actually play it again.
Yeah.
I hope Diablo 3 comes out on
Yeah,
PS4
oh, yeah.
this year.
It's supposed to be coming out in like April, I think. Not too long.
No, that's the expansion pack. Is what's coming out in April.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
They added a new character.
Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe winter they'll
Yeah.
come out with.
It's gonna be a while.
Diablo
if
3?
I
anything.
can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
I don't care how long.
I'm
it
gonna
takes.
play. I mean, even though I played it on PC,
3
I'm gonna.
hours
What?
to beat the story.
Oh, Diablo.
I'm so sick of people saying shit like that. Doesn't fucking take.
I love
3 hours.
Diablo. It does.
Fuck off. I played that game for hours and it didn't take. I didn't even get out of the first fucking thing in 3
I
hours.
don't know what the hell you were doing wrong then.
I'm with Steve.
Steve kept going into circles.
I definitely played more than 3
Well,
hours.
yeah, I
Definitely
played
make
way
it.
more than
The
3
first
hours.
difficulty is
Fuck
like 3
off.
hours. The second one's 6, and then it goes. It just
You're
gets harder.
fucking nuts. There's
I'm
no
not
way you
nuts.
can. Whatever.
I beat that game like 5 times.
You were playing the wrong game.
He also runs through like
That's
the,
playing the wrong game.
watching this idiot run through the beginning of Demon Souls naked. Fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, the beginning of Demon Souls takes me less than an hour to beat the first 2 bosses.
Me too, but that's regardless. I mean, whatever.
Just saying.
Shut up.
Stop getting angry.
I am
no.
getting angry.
I don't know. It'd
I'm
be
gonna
tough.
play the game
If
when it comes out on
Uncharted doesn't come
PS4.
out this year, the biggest game I'd be looking for is Destiny.
What if Destiny gets delayed and Uncharted 4 gets canceled?
Yeah, I don't think so.
He's just gonna put a gun in his mouth.
Destiny could get delayed. Uncharted.
He'd probably kill himself if it came out for the Xbox.
I just want to
Hang
like
yourself
tomorrow
in the store
morning,
at the
like
very least.
Xbox like walks out on stage and they're like, "We bought Naughty Dog."
We
Fucking
backed the
Christ.
truck up and gave him $500 million.
It's gonna take more than that, I bet.
I wouldn't even want to know what Naughty Dog's worth.
Probably like $500 million.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous.
They should just make Way of the Warrior 2. That was their first.
Rock
game.
and Roll Racing too.
I saw a copy of Rock and Roll Racing today.
Nice. How much?
$30.
Overpriced.
Would you see that at the
Boxed?
No.
the comic place?
No, he was in
Yes,
Destiny.
the comic book. I didn't go to Destiny today.
No.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
Great
comic
Northern.
book place that sells video games.
You didn't
Great
go to. I
Northern
thought you
Comic
went to
Place
Destiny to
sells
get your
video
money
I
games.
didn't
back.
go to Destiny today.
And it has a $30 copy of.
Why would you into my personal life on this fucking podcast? I didn't go to Destiny today.
You said you went to get your $40.
Yeah, I
from
did.
Guitar Center.
Yeah, Guitar Center's not in fucking Destiny. It's on Erie Boulevard.
Oh. Is there a guitar place in
Guitar Outlet is in Destiny.
I try to
It's a
avoid.
pile of shit.
I try to avoid Carousel Mall as much as I can.
I like hanging out at the leather store.
You- Fuck the New Year.
That was a good noise.
Oh, what are you doing tonight? I have to pick my daughter up.
I'm getting locked up in a room.
He dropped the package and walked away. Fuck you.
Peace, bitch.
She goes, why aren't you pick up the packages for her anymore? I go, because she has a boyfriend. I don't need to. He can fucking pick up the packages
Fuck you.
now.
You ever see
Fucking
that?
funniest thing ever.
Skit?
Oh my god, I missed that. Oh,
There's a whole skit.
He
With,
goes, "What are you doing for New Year's?"
people.
Yeah.
I'm getting locked up with my boyfriend for like 3 days.
Can we just end this?
What do you-
Can
go
we like
ahead.
end this like 5 minutes?
What were you
before
talking
now?
about?
I
Can
don't
we, like,
even
end this
know
5 minutes
anymore.
You were gonna say something. What are you looking forward to most this year?
I
In
don't
general, in your life, what are you looking forward to most?
know. Hopefully,
Not dying.
not
Actually,
dying.
yeah. Are you guys New Year's resolution guys?
Not really. Not
Yeah.
yet. Because if I do it now, it's never gonna happen.
Yeah, I won't start my New Year's resolution till like August.
February. I get the first month out of the way.
I'll
I've
start
never,
next year.
I've never set a New Year's resolution. I don't even bother. I'm never gonna stick to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's.
I do. I remember my first New Year's resolution, 800 by 600. It was good. It's a computer joke. You wouldn't understand.
I know.
You wouldn't
resolution is.
understand. That was I'm not proud of that one. I'm not proud.
I got life shit I'm not looking forward to, but glad I'll be done. Be done college. in a couple months.
I'm looking forward to 2015, and maybe something, maybe something Back to the Future related will come out, and then
I'm just
then
glad that
I'll
I'll be
quit
the
that.
only one here that actually graduated from college, and then I can leave this because I'll be too smart now.
Oh yeah.
He's married
Because you're lit. You're
and lives on his
Isn't
own.
your- isn't your
bunch
major-
of animals?
liberal
With a
arts.
Animal husbandry.
Animal
Yeah.
husbandry.
I help animals fuck.
Well, the animals are too stupid to get it on.
I just push it.
Come on.
This goes here. Wait, your boys. Damn it!
That doesn't matter.
No games.
I don't know.
He already told you the
What are
games.
you
he likes
looking
more.
forward to?
I already told you.
We,
No, you-
we,
Dark
we went
Souls,
through, went through a
most.
whole
Yeah,
goddamn
yeah,
list.
Of course, Dark Souls.
Minecraft for the PS4.
Sign me up.
If real life was block by block,
Oh my god.
I would fall off the roof.
Yeah, burn in your
You
own-
hold shift and
and
you're
burn
okay.
I hope they make a
Burn my
job finally
lava
that's
flyer.
or a game that's
Lava
called like
fire.
real life where you like get fired and kill yourself.
You could probably do that in The Sims.
You cannot afford a gun.
You can get fired.
Didn't they announce Sims 4?
Yes.
PC.
Yeah. I like Sims.
I like The Sims
PC
3. It was
Sims.
fun. It took me forever to figure the goddamn game
The
out.
Sims
but, yeah.
1. Oh god, that's probably like a good month of my life. It's probably like Bad Company. It's like Bad Company.
Did
2.
you ever
Yeah.
get the Making Magic?
Oh my
the
God.
expansion pack for it?
I never bought a Sims expansion pack.
Seriously?
Well, actually, I don't know
got a
what they're
dragon
gonna
that
do.
killed me.
When the Sims first came out,
Did you hear me?
there was a special website set up that EA did when The Sims came out, where people would post screenshots and like photos,
Yeah.
or like stories, and it'd be like Chris, have you ever read like dynasties for people with sports online, like they'll
Yeah.
like fake news write ups and shit? Like they did that for The Sims, and they had like a thing where you could make your own Sim shit before expansion packs. I downloaded so much stuff out of that thing. Like you could just make your own like textures and stuff, and like your
That's
own
pretty
furniture and stuff. That was before the expansion packs. It was awesome. I loved it. I love The Sims. It's great.
Then they monetized it.
You can murder so many women in that game.
You can murder. Dude, you're a serial killer, aren't you?
I invite them to my house, and then I put them
You
in a
away
box
the
room.
them
walls.
in.
I
and
put
take
them
away
in a
the
room,
doors.
and then I box them in so they're in a room within a room, and then there's a window, and then my guy has a chair that sits in front of the window, but I don't let my guy leave. Like he does, like shits himself while he's watching them in the window until they both die, and it's a race.
And it's
And that's how I play The Sims.
it's a race.
How you doing, Pete?
That's how I play The Sims.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And I have a swimming pool that's full of children, and they're all dead.
Dead children.
And then like I have so many newspapers like piled up in like the front yard because I don't get my newspapers because my guy's watching the woman
I stopped
die.
playing because the first time I played The Sims was on the PS2. I had to stop playing it after they stole my fucking giant TV that I saved like months up
I was
to
about to
fucking
say-
buy.
I cheated. Oh
Well,
god, I had
no,
the coolest shit in that game. I cheated.
I buy the TV, I put the TV up, I was like, yeah, I got my giant TV. And then they're like, you should buy an alarm. And I was like, fuck the alarm. I just bought my $10,000 TV.
Yeah, the $10
2 days later, the guy's like, ding, 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 and it steals my fucking TV. I was like, off, never played it again.
Took the discount, smashed it in half, threw it out the window.
No, I probably still own it.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
We're never coming back.
Pete's talking. Done.
Yeah, we really don't need to do another podcast for a while. There's nothing going on.
Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you in 2015. With the best games of 2014.
Yep.
We'll get the expansion for Cards Against Humanity. Play that.
Yes, we will play Cards Against
You know
Humanity.
what fucking sucked this year?
Because all 4 of you that watched it enjoyed it, apparently.
You know what really sucked this year? This SimCity.
Yeah, probably the biggest disappointment of 2013 is easily SimCity. Absolutely.
Really?
First thing I ever said about that.
That's the second biggest disappointment.
What's number 1?
Chris.
Oh!
Ow!
The funny thing about SimCity is they were like, oh, they limit your city size. And I was like, what? They limit your city size? That game's going to suck. The first thing I said was that game's going to suck because they limit your city size. Comes to the fact that they limit your city size, the game sucks.
Actually,
you can play like
the game sucked because you couldn't log in for like the first month and a half.
Okay,
That
so
was
the
Diablo.
the game is awesome for like 15 hours.
Yeah, and then it sucks.
And then it sucks.
Because you've got to destroy everything you just built.
Yeah.
Because your
thought it
city's
was-
not big enough.
The first 15 hours, really good. Really
I
good.
want a SimCity game that
I would like to go back and play it again, though, because I haven't played it in a long
I
time.
want to play a SimCity game that's like a SimCity game, like a good SimCity game.
You should play...
SimCity Super
The
Nintendo.
original Sim
You
City
should
for
play
the PC.
Simcopter.
Sim Golf, man.
Sim
Oh
Golf.
god, Sim Golf is the
Sim
greatest game
Ant.
ever.
I like Sim Streets.
Sim Earth.
I love
Sim
Sim
Earth.
Golf.
I played
oh
Sim
my god,
Mall.
Sim Golf is so good.
I did have Sim Earth. I played Sim Ant.
The kid asked about herbs.
Herbs.
Theme Hospital.
What?
We
Herb-
certainly
we
do
don't
that.
sell. What? We
I
don't
love
sell
Theme
that here.
Was that you?
What?
Who wrote herbs? H-E-R-B-S.
Must be a good
Someone-
story. Chris can't tell me. He's dead. I'm
You
sitting
wrote
here.
it down, didn't you?
I typed it into the
Oh, yeah.
When you came
He searches for herbs. Some kid
I
calls and he
typed
goes,
in the herbs.
the herbs. He goes, do you guys have the herbs? And so Steve types it in our computer. Nothing comes up. Goes to GameStop, types in the herbs, H-E-R-B-S. And he hits enter. And I go, and I look at him and I go, Steve, we don't sell that here. And he's like, what? And I was like, try U-R-B-Z. Herbs. You know, like...
Like black people.
The herbs! He puts in the herbs! I
No,
was
that's-
fucking
We
dying!
don't sell the beverage you want.
Garden game. Why did they put weird shit on the DS?
I was fucking
For the
dying.
mama
John
games.
Deere game. Like,
Yeah, the John Deere game.
Yeah,
I
I
go,
took
the
that.
John Deere game's worth a bunch of money. And he goes, what?
$20 is not a bunch of money.
25. With
For
the
what?
manual, it would have been 40 almost.
Whatever.
But yeah, the herbs. That's the best thing ever. Steve, we don't sell that here. The customer's just looking at me like this.
You gotta go to Colorado for that stuff.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Topical. This guy. Topical.
I'm fucking down. Who's going with me?
I'm good.
Who's coming with me?
All right. Goodbye.
Fuck you guys.